He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
One dummy, one brownie, and 32 minutes of the Punch Drunk podcast, and I can't stop fucking laughing. You're an asshole.
Hello and welcome to the return of the Punch Drunk podcast. I'm Paul Brooks alongside Michael.
What's up?
Mike Lane.
Howdy.
And Joey.
How's it going?
It's been a while. We've been off, and now we're back by popular demand.
Yep.
Yeah. Michael,
What's up?
what are you doing? Anything?
Nope. Staying busy, working,
Yeah.
doing what everyone's doing.
Good.
Winning fights.
Yep.
Winning fights. We can get into that a little bit more, but we've got to get into picks. It's the time of the year. Great time of year.
Yeah, we
Football
gotta kick
season
it off.
has started. Kicked off with college football. We got some exciting college football, especially in the area where we're at.
All the time.
With Boston College, I still think they should be at least 24th or 25th. They should break the top 25.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they're playing. Castellanos is crazy good.
He's elite.
Oh, and you know, it shows how he worked on his passing game all through the offseason
Yeah.
because now he's a dual threat that defensive coaches must be in a panic over.
And that was the one thing they said they had to work on last year was
Yeah.
literally. And then when they hired Bill Bryan, I said, that's perfect. He's worked with Deshaun Watson. Like, Bill Bryan walked into a perfect situation. And, like, I read over the summer, and I have buddies who were at practice, who, like, been watching practice. And they said it shows in practice that how much he put in the offseason.
Yeah.
And they were like, just wait till the game start because you'll see it. Guy didn't take a day off, whether he was working on football or just like studying film. He literally put in work every single day, and it shows. Like,
It absolutely shows.
He's at that elite level now.
Way more accurate with his passing.
Very legit
Yeah.
to win the ACC, possibly. For sure.
They're going to be in every single game on that schedule. They have a chance to.
Tough one coming up this week, though.
Legitimate chance to win every game. If you look at the schedule on paper, they can win every single game.
Mizzou at Mizzou is
That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah,
But
that's a real
the
test.
rest of them, I mean, I looked through the schedule. It looks real promising for
Here's the thing I want next week. A close game. Make it exciting just to prove that you do belong in the top 15,
Yeah.
top 12.
Yeah.
Because you have a close game, 27-24, or just a good football game, people are going to be like, yeah, they belong in the top 12. Because Missouri will probably be 8 or 9.
And finally, I feel good, and we haven't been able to say this in probably 20-plus years, that Boston College has a legitimate offensive line.
Huge.
Well coached. They're doing the right things between the pass pro and even between the run blocking. They're looking good. They're getting off the ball. They're making the correct schemes. They're understanding their play calls. So credit to that coaching staff and those players because they look really good.
And we talked about this yesterday when we were slinging some barbecue. Survive in advance.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. The Penn State game, a big Penn State fan, a bunch of us, was ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly game against Bowling Green, but they squeaked it out. Notre Dame didn't.
Yeah, it's all about surviving in advance with 12 teams now, and the new conference realignments and stuff. It's
And that one loss is okay.
win and you can move on.
It's
Yeah.
okay to have the one loss now.
Well, except Notre Dame's got to run the table, otherwise they're out.
They have to just
They will
because
not
they
be in
have
the
no
playoffs.
alignment. They have that's
Yeah.
without the conference.
You know.
That's what hurts them.
That's the independent side of them, and they have got to run it or they're forget it. And they got a tough schedule.
Yeah, they do.
So,
Well,
it's not looking good.
If you looked at it in the beginning of the season, you would have said if they just get by Texas A&M, then it's a walk in the playoffs. Well, now they lost, so
You would have, yeah.
it's not a walk anymore.
No,
And give it up for Northern Illinois, though. They
Hell
played,
yeah.
They
Absolutely.
played amazing.
Great point, Joey. Absolutely. I mean, just to watch the emotion of that coach when they interviewed him post game, fantastic.
62-yard field goal for the win blocked.
Yeah, I don't think he was
Nice.
going to make that anyway.
Yeah, no
I was
way.
watching that in
No
Target.
way.
I was watching it on my phone in Target, and I was like, come on.
But that was desperation, those 62-yarder.
Yeah, they had no other play.
No.
They had
I
to
wish
go.
they actually should have ran the last play they ran. It was an incomplete pass. They should have ran it just to get a little bit more yards because they had time to run it, and they had like 5 seconds to the field goal. They ran it, then they used the timeout just to get a little farther. You're not going to get a touchdown. A pass play was too risky. It wasn't going to work.
We didn't get to see much of that game at all. But
No,
I
we
was
were
watching
watching
on
the
my
game
phone.
cast at
Yeah,
the end.
but I think the team to beat this year is going to be Texas. They're
Yeah.
really good.
Between Texas and Georgia, I think they're going to be tough.
Yeah.
But I absolutely agree with you. I just think that locally around here, and even nationally now, it's got to start hitting that. Castellanos is the real deal.
Are you surprised that BC is the way they are?
No. I said this over the summer, and you can ask anyone. People are like, "Oh no, you didn't." Ask
said it
you
as
guys
soon-
all
as
know.
soon
It's on
as
the
O'Brien-
podcast.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah, you did.
O'Brien got hired, you were like,
Yeah.
that's the difference.
You guys
Literally
all
on
know.
the podcast.
Because I knew that they had good transfers coming in, and I knew that if Castellanos just took it to the next level, that they would be like this. And then once they hired Bill O'Brien, I was like, well, there it is. That's the missing piece. He's going to bring recruiting here. He's going to make sure that the mix of the starters from last year and these new players are going to mix well, and they're actually a real team.
Yeah.
And Bill O'Brien brought life back into college football in New England. They had 39,000 people there. The stadium holds 44. When's the
Yep.
last time they had 39,000 people at a game?
It was nice
for,
to see
for an
that on
FCS
TV too.
opponent.
Yeah, it was finally nice to see that. Not an empty
Considering
stadium.
the games I've gone to with you,
And I've
not
said
in a
to you
while.
guys, in the past, after yesterday's game, I said last year's team in years past with Adazio coaching and Hafley coaching, that's a game they win 24-10, 24-14, something stupid like that. They did what they were supposed to do. Finally, 56-0.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need to do to those type of teams, and they did.
Well, speaking of locally, we're going to flip over to the NFL now, and this is the first time for the Patriots to see a new football coach in 21 years, something like that. So,
Gerard Mayo, right?
yeah, Gerard Mayo takes over at the helm, and I like it, but I don't think. I mean, I'm really kind of picking them. I've been saying this that I think a 7 or 8 win season for them right now.
Yeah, that's right.
I just don't see it.
That's being
Generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's a rough
I still
year.
got that little, home side of me, but I think that some of their opponents are just as weak, and I think that the Patriots defense are going to surprise people. I do think that. Offensively, I don't know what they're going to do. There is a big concern. I don't care what anybody says about who they play, but there's a concern about their offensive line. So I don't know what their run game is going to do.
their offensive line's been kind of rough for years now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about if Brissett is the answer. I mean, he's been a backup at most other teams he's played on. So is he going to be the guy? I don't know. Is May ready? Don't know. These are things that they're going to work out. But
As a Giants fan, I'm staring down the barrel of another top 5 pick. So
yeah,
I don't even think Gerard Mayo's ready. Like some of the things he says, it's like he contradicts himself every single press conference.
does.
It's
definitely
like,
not.
he
press
does.
run.
What?
and
For
it
sure.
does make you wonder though, who is in control.
Like,
It's definitely not like the Belichick era where everybody knew Belichick was in control.
right? Yeah.
Now you don't know if it's Gerard Mayo. You don't know if it's the director of player personnel. You don't know if it's one of the Crafts. So who knows
Like take control of your team and make a decision.
if they're going to allow him that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the Crafts even have said, we've been 21 years without this control. Now we're going to take it all back.
And you're a first-time head coach.
Yeah, and you're going to kind of do what we tell you to do.
If they would have brought in a coach that had, say, 10, 20 years experience in the NFL, it would have been different.
Would have been different.
But instead, they're like, oh, we're giving you your shot. Now
Yeah.
you're going to be coaching the way that we want you to coach.
And I hope the defense is a surprise because Belichick's gone and he took part in a lot of that defense. Gerard Mayo wasn't even calling defense. It was Steve Belichick. So like, how is that?
Yeah.
that's an adjustment that they have to make too.
Do you think Mayo's
No
even ready
Belichick at all.
Do you think he's ready to be a head coach?
No,
We're going to find out the
I think
difference
he could
between
be a great
player,
coach, but I don't think he's
between a
ready right
great
now.
coach, a football coach, and a player's
Yeah.
coach. And that's what I'm afraid of.
Well, you look at like Dan
Right.
Quinn.
yeah.
He's like a great coach
Yeah.
and players coach, everything. Like really. He's turned around Detroit, so maybe they find that in Mayo and he gets things going.
But what made him turn that around? Because he knew he couldn't really be like the player's buddy. He had to really,
Yeah, at first he's
instill a
really
lot of
asserted his
discipline.
dominance in
Yeah.
the beginning for
Yeah.
sure. I remember he was cut, like even their star players, he was like, "You're not your bench this week. You showed up late to practice twice this week. You're not starting." And I mean, those players were like,
That's the stuff they
they're like,
need.
holy shit!
Yeah. All right. So, do we want to get into some picks?
Yeah,
Because
let's do it.
we're running up on short time. So, Michael, why don't we start off with you?
All right, I'm gonna start off with I'll do the three. It's a 14 pick, so I'll do Texans money line, Bears money line, and Dolphins money line, and then I'll end it with Patriots +8 to cover. I think Patriots will definitely make it close, but I think just in the end, I don't know if. I think it could come down to a final drive in the last few minutes, and I don't know if Jacoby Brissett can do that, especially with the line.
You got 8. It's 7.5 and 8
It's
right
8.
now.
I got it at 8.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think they cover.
Mike,
I think
what do you
it
got?
could be 17-14 final.
I have a bold prediction that all 3 rookie starting quarterbacks will get a win in their first game.
So that's Bo Nix.
Yeah. So Bo Nix with the Broncos. This is all just straight up.
You got the Bears.
Bears.
Caleb Williams with
Yeah.
the Bears and Jaden Daniels with the Commanders. I think they're all going to start 1-0, and they're going to put that conversation where they did every time when they had Luck and RG3, and they're like, "Oh, best QB draft ever." Blah,
That'll
blah,
make
blah,
it
blah.
exciting because then once Drake May joins the crew in week 5, it'll be even better.
When the Pats might be 0-5 and Drake May season starts.
Yeah.
The chance. You'll hear the chance. Joey, what do you got? Oh, is that what you got, Michael?
Yeah, those are my
All right.
3.
My picks are all favorites because I couldn't remember the last time I got all 4 NFL games right. So I'm starting week 1 off hopefully with a win. That's Dolphins, Texans, Saints, and Bills money line.
It's going to be
pretty
interesting to
close.
see with the Saints.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're
They're
going to
against
get
the
out of the
Panthers.
Saints.
They're against the Panthers.
I know that,
It's
but-
more of that the Panthers are so bad,
That's
Yeah.
true. But the Saints,
not
I don't
necessarily that the Saints
No
are really
idea.
good. Yeah.
know. Is Derek Carr going to like
We'll see what him
not
and
have his
Olave
head up his
have.
ass all
Yeah.
season? Like,
Well, we got a lot of the same. I've got the solid money line. I got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Texans, and just because he signed a spankingly beautiful contract a little while ago, I got the Cowboys.
monster contract.
That is massive. 60 million a year.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh my God.
Well, in 2 years, when his salary cap hits 80 million, they're going to be hoping that these TV rights keep pushing the salary cap up every year.
Right.
Real quick before we go on, and I know we're pressed for time, but Jamar Chase, right? So, what's your take on him? I know he's going to be playing, but what's your take on him with the holdout and then playing?
I think he threw his cards a little bit.
You think so?
I think
So
he should have just said, "I'm not playing until I get a new deal." And
what kind of a teammate do you think that poses when he's under contract?
I know, I hear you, but it's.
So you look at
I honestly, as my opinion, when you sign a contract and you say he's still on guaranteed money and a
Yeah.
lot of it, but like all these other contracts are coming out. Like I understand when these guys renegotiate for the years that aren't guaranteed, like Trent Williams just did with San Francisco. He was like, I'm holding out because my last 2 years have zero guaranteed money. I'm old. I get hurt. I get nothing. So he redid it so that he could get guaranteed money in his last 2 years, and they restructured it all. So like that I understand, but Chase, it's kind of tough because he's still under contract with a lot of money that's guaranteed. I think it's what, 12 million or something like that.
yeah,
And I know that that's not the top of the wide receiver market now, but at the same time, he just signed this contract 2 years ago,
right.
and he signed a 5-year deal 2 years ago. So it's tough, but if you're going to do that, you either have to do it all the way or you just have to show up to practice and be like, all right, I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm players first above the league, but there's got to be some sort of like accountability. Like, what's the point of signing a contract if you can just be like, yeah, actually, I don't like this. I'm not playing until I get something new.
And that's happening more and
They
more.
right. They have way too much power, and I hate to say that because like I said, I'm players first, but you can't sign a 5 to 6 year deal and then after the first year and a half, 2 years, be like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. I want more money, or else I'm not playing. Like, everyone's just going to start.
The
doing
problem
that
is
then.
when you start comparing yourself to other people.
Right.
You know, good for them. They signed a better contract than you did. You know, you were happy when you signed it.
Right.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have signed it.
Yeah,
So honor
if
it.
I remember correctly,
You
I
know?
think he reset the wide
Yeah.
receiver market when he signed that deal.
Yeah, just sign it. And you know what? Be happy with it. Play it out. And maybe, you know, going into that last year, maybe a few months before, they
Yeah, I think there should be some sort of stipulation with the contracts where it's like X amount of the contract
Yeah.
you can't negotiate.
You got to play
Like you agreed
65%.
to sign it.
You got to play
like, this is it.
75%.
Yeah.
Because on the other hand, if say he tears his knee up
Yeah.
in game 1 after he signs that contract, and then he's never the same player.
Right.
All that guaranteed money, he's still getting paid.
also, if you're a teammate, you understand the business side of things, right?
You're like, we want to win games. We want to win a Super Bowl.
But if you lose by like 2 or 3 or something like that today, you'd be like, "Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they'd be like,
You could have
"Thanks."
made a difference."
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part. But I'm saying if you sign a contract, honor that contract. Otherwise, and you got to take the chances anyways,
Right.
no matter who it is. But I just wanted to get your take on that.
Yeah, because it's not something you see in like MLB. They sign that contract. They don't renegotiate the contract.
No, they just know that. Like,
They just
know terms and
decline their
everything's
player
guaranteed.
option, and then they go and hit free agency the year early or whatever it is.
Quite a number of contracts though in the NFL now are getting to be guaranteed.
Yeah,
Where they were never before.
never.
So, Joey, what do we got next on this?
So this next segment is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gonna be top 5 GOATs of any sport, the greatest of all time. So if you don't understand that, it's basically any sport, the most dominant athlete from that. It's not like you're listing each sport, but just a top 5 dominant from the sport. So you might not even have like any basketball players. You might not even have any soccer players. You might not even have. It's just top 5. So
All right,
I'll
wanna
say
start.
my list. So you can. What? You don't get it?
No, I said I want to start this one.
Oh, you want to start it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can start it. 'Cause I'm gonna probably disagree.
All right. I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan. I don't know.
Is this in any order at 5?
This is any order.
All right,
I'm
just
not doing
quick
a.
goats,
I'm
yeah.
not 5
5
to 1ing
goats.
it.
All
I'm
right.
just picking 5.
Best goats of any top goats of any sport.
I'm going Michael Jordan, Simone Biles, Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady, and Joey Chestnut.
Great
not a
list.
sport.
No,
Yeah, it is
It is
professional
definitely a
eating.
sport.
That's a
Okay,
conversation,
list.
conversation for
okay,
another
list.
day.
Okay,
Yeah,
list.
that's
I'll-
a topic that
I'll
we're
go
going
with
to
my
have
list.
another time.
I'll go with my list. All right. I'm glad you said that because my 5
God.
at number 5, Tom Brady. At number 4, Wayne Gretzky. At number 3, Tiger Woods. At number 2, Joey Chestnut. And at number 1, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, but all of Michael Phelps' records just got beaten this year.
Really?
Yeah, all of them by the French swimmer.
But most medals in
Yeah,
any
he's-
Olympian.
He's got the most medals.
Yeah.
He's-
Most medals, he's consistently done it.
yeah,
consistently.
that's true.
And is that true? Can we fact check
No,
that?
yeah.
All
Yeah.
of them.
He was cheering.
All of his records.
No, he was cheering for the guy that was beating all his records in this year's Olympics,
Well, let's see if we can do it.
which
next
is actually
one.
pretty dope for him because
It is
he's like,
cool.
let's go, like beat him.
Maybe inside he didn't like it, but let's see in 4 years he can still do that. That French guy.
Who's next?
I'm just
I like the joke.
fact check.
Well, I got
Yeah, I'm glad.
no, I got
Just be
mine, and I know
Kobayashi.
it's going to be probably a couple that will be taken off in a different way. I have Tom Brady, Simone Biles, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, but I've got Jack Nicholson.
That's so trash.
Jack
That's
Nicklaus.
so trash.
Oh, Jack
See,
Nicklaus.
Nicholas. So here's the thing.
Wait,
No,
no,
let me just explain.
no. Jack Nicklaus for top 5 goats of any sport. First of all, he's not even
You
the goat of
picked
his own
you
sport.
picked Tiger Woods.
He's Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods. No,
So let's not forget. I mean, you can't exclude people who have been out like they were superstars all through the 70s and the 80s. Don't forget what Jack Nicklaus, what he won.
Not.
Don't forget the equipment that he used.
Okay, so
the
did
ball
everybody
that
else
he
we
used.
played
No,
with.
they
He
didn't
played
use it
with.
back then. Tiger Woods didn't use it. He had
no, he
much
didn't.
better equipment.
The guys he played with.
What?
They're against competition though.
I understand that. And Jack
Nicklaus-
Nicklaus whipped everybody back then. There wasn't anybody close to Jack Nicholson. Johnny Miller wasn't even that close to Jack Nicklaus. Did I say, why do I keep saying that? What is this? What is this? Sun Cruiser? We can't be sponsored by Sun Cruiser anymore.
Can you repeat so I have it in a clip? Can you say number 1, Jack Nicklaus? Can you say number 1, Jack Nicklaus, so I can have it in a clip? Instead of you
Number
saying Jack-
1, Jack Nicklaus.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Resume.
Now, back when he played,
Yeah.
he dominated this sport. He dominated with the equipment that he used, like everybody else you said, right? But he was dominating everybody. And he still has the most wins, I think. I don't think Tiger even has
he didn't.
gotten close to him yet. Maybe close,
He's
but
within a couple. I think he's within 2 major wins.
but now Tiger's
But Tiger will
basically
never
out.
get
He'll
there.
never get
Yeah.
there. So that's why I picked Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, but he's not the goat. Oh, great.
What do you mean he's not the
Not
GOAT?
even the goat of his own sport. Who?
Of his sport?
Yeah.
Well, you're disagreeing because he
Yeah.
says he thinks he is based
And
off
not
his
only
thing,
that,
and you're saying
How
Tiger.
can you say that he's the goat of any sport? He's not even, and I don't even think Michael Jordan should even be on this list because I don't even think if it's an argument that they're not even the GOAT of their own sport, they shouldn't be the GOAT of any sport. LeBron James, you don't think he's on the list? Where do you think he ranks on all?
I think he
all
ranks
time?
behind MJ.
I think he's behind
Do you
Michael
think he's
Jordan.
just out of that list
Yeah.
that you just had? You have LeBron James right outside that list. Did you have Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah,
I
he
do.
did.
You didn't have Michael Phelps?
No.
You didn't have Joe
And I
Chestnut?
certainly didn't have Joey Chestnut because, again, we'll go into a subject for another
not a
show.
sport.
But hot dog eating is not a sport.
It's not hot dog eating.
It's
eating.
food eating.
Competitive eating.
Whatever it
competitive
is,
eating
it's
in
still,
general.
it's still eating.
How's it not a sport?
I could
You're
probably
against-
pick a bunch of people at the Chinese buffet that
Oh, please.
that have seen, and they
not
could
a
probably
sport.
get into a competition.
What do you got over there?
I got Tom Brady, Muhammad Ali. This isn't in any order. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Phelps, and Tiger Woods. I just looked it up right here just to get some stats. Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods has a winning percentage of 23%. Jack Nicklaus 12.5%. He won. Tiger Woods 82 times on the PGA Tour. Jack Nicklaus 73. So I mean,
How many
right there.
how many tournaments and
majors.
championships majors? Because they didn't have them all back then either.
I think he still has the majors by a couple.
Yeah, it's not giving me any major events.
Sad
This
thing
is
is,
total.
I know his overall money earnings was
Nothing.
less than Scotty Scheffler's caddy this year.
And Tiger Woods had way tougher competition to go against.
Well, because you don't know who played back then.
There's a reason why you don't
So
know
you
because they all
guys-
suck.
No, but you guys are saying greatest of all
What
time.
was that, Arnold Palmer?
You guys are saying greatest of all time, but you forget about all time. You're just like greatest of the present day, or in the last 15
Yeah,
years.
because the competition is so much better. Look at hockey from like the 1940s.
you didn't finish
They-
your fact check.
I X'd out of it.
You would be the best
Yeah.
player
Look
in the NHL if they.
They couldn't even. They didn't even like lift the puck back in the day in like the 1930s. Like it was horrible. Now look at it. Like every
because
sport's
they're
evolved
using-
and gets better and better
now
and
they're
better.
using,
every year.
sticks with blades that are
Okay.
curved.
So
they didn't have those back way
I
back.
understand. That's
not
what makes
using
the
wooden
competition
shafts.
harder and better in every sport.
Well,
Pitching's faster in baseball. Hits
the ball
come off
is
the bat.
different.
Ball flies way harder off the bat.
Look at Babe Ruth played nowadays. Would he
every
even
s-
get a hit?
Yes, he would.
You
but,
would- you'd
I
say
mean,
Babe Ruth
Shohei
would get a hit?
Ohtani is.
I don't even think Babe Ruth would get a hit. I think he'd be so slow and
I
sluggish.
mean, he swung a 37-ounce bat or something like that.
That's true, but he is strength. But
Question is not would they get a hit now? Would all these guys getting hits if they played back then with the equipment and stuff they use and the uniforms they had to wear and the cleats they had? Would they still be as fast if you put them into a historical game where they had to play
they dominate.
with those
Yeah, they would
uniforms?
dominate. It would be
with the type of bats that they used back then?
yes.
Yeah.
They would
What
completely
makes you think
dominate.
that? I don't know what
I don't,
makes you think
I
that.
don't
guys are
necessarily
super-
think that.
If
either.
you
These
tell-
guys are superhumans, Dad. They're in the MLB. They're
Dad,
the best.
If you put them, if you took them right now in 2024 and
Yeah.
just gave them equipment from back in the day, they would still dominate because the athletes have evolved. They
I'm
know what
talking
they're
about
doing.
the glove,
Yeah,
the
they would
cleats,
still dominate.
the cleats,
Yes,
the uniforms,
Yeah.
the old wool
Uniforms
uniforms.
doesn't.
they would dominate.
Oh, it absolutely does make a difference.
Dad.
Dude, they
They
were
would
like
dominate.
sweaters.
What are you talking about, Joey? Try playing a baseball game in a 100-degree day with those
If I was
wool
an
uniforms.
not
MLB
just the
player,
equipment that-
I don't
I
think
know.
a little
The
wool
bats,
sweater. would
Right.
The
affect
bats
me
would be
that much.
different.
They'd still dominate.
Well,
It's not just the
I think that would
equipment
be a great
the
thing.
ball was very
the
different.
ball is different. I think that would be a great thing for MLB to do.
The athlete
Have
themselves
a
have
game where they have
evolved.
to play with the
All the old shit.
all the old stuff. Yep.
Yeah, they would still do
Well,
just
that's,
as
it's
good.
just an opinion.
Do you know how
It's not a
much that
fact,
would
it's just your
mess
opinion.
up pitchers?
Oh God, yeah.
Because the ball
They'd give
was
them something else to
a
cry
different
about.
weight,
Yeah.
a different everything. It was kind of wasn't the ball like kind of dead off the bat back then?
Well, so wasn't the bat.
Yeah.
You know.
3 minutes till kickoff. So.
Okay,
Who
let's
did we
go.
miss? Who did we miss in the GOAT thing? Are we done with that segment? Did we miss anybody?
I mean, no one said LeBron. He's probably up
LeBron,
there.
Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah,
None of
Nobody
those
said
guys.
Rocky Marciano.
I was.
I said Muhammad Ali.
You said Muhammad Ali, but you can make an argument that he's not
Rocky
even
should
number
be
one.
up there. Marciano could be up there.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
And yeah. Okay.
All right.
We're on the game time. Guess the All Black Sports logo. I'm gonna give you 5.
Are
I
we
believe it's
rapid?
5.
Just
You guys are-
yelling.
So it's
Yep.
blacked out.
Whoever gets it first, it's all blacked out. Yep.
We just have to guess from the
logo.
shape.
Yeah, it's like a silhouette,
Okay.
whatever you call it. You have to guess what logo it is. It's gonna be a sports logo from the 4 major sports, leagues.
Just by shape.
Oh, just the 4 major sports.
Yeah, whoever
Okay.
first one to yell it out gets a point. Ready? In first one.
Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
I thought we had to say the whole.
No, you don't have to say it. Just the
That's
first. one.
crap.
Okay. Well, Mike, that's one. Second one. It gets harder too. That was Miami
Dolphins.
I got it. Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins. All right, next one. Ready?
Angels.
Angels.
Michael. That's good. That's good. All right. It was the Angels.
Reds. Canucks.
Canucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was the Canucks who said that.
Me.
All right. It
You
was
said it. I didn't know what you said.
somebody said
I said
very
Canucks.
quick. That was quick, Mike. That was
What?
good. He's a Canuck.
Yeah.
That was good. All right. It was the Canucks. What is this, number 4?
3.
That.
Nashville
Panthers.
Predators. Oh,
No.
No, Predators.
Panthers.
Nope.
why?
Carolina Panthers.
No. I'm glad that it
Oh,
wasn't-
Sabres.
No. I'm glad it wasn't so easy because you guys are really fast on those other 2.
Not Carolina. It's not, it looks like a Jaguars.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Mike, do you have 2?
We said every
Yeah.
other team name.
2, 1, 1.
One.
This is the last one.
Jaguars.
So let's see what it was. Yes, you were right. It was the Jaguars. And the last one,
Orioles.
Celtics.
Celtics.
Oh, look like the old school Orioles logo. Now I see the
Mike.
Celtics. Yeah.
Boom. Mike killed it. 3 to 1 to 1.
All right.
Good job, Mike.
Thanks, dude. It's about time I won.
I like
a
that. That
game.
was an easy one.
It's about time I won.
That
one
was
of
fun.
these
an easy
freaking
one. You
games.
have to
No, that was fun.
That was
We'll-
fun.
we'll
We
have
should
to
have
do
more.
it again.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
we'll
just
do that
testing
again.
it.
A little bit
It's only
tougher.
5. We'll do
Yeah.
10 maybe next time.
All right.
I thought it was the old school Orioles logo.
Yeah. It definitely.
That O. Yeah.
Could've- yeah. All right. We're going to flip.
To a live.
That was the segment. We're going to flip the Alive or Dead game in reaction time. So now we're on to the Alive or Dead game.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So I have.
Alive or dead?
Alive or dead?
What?
Yeah.
You're going to see if these people are alive or dead. I think I have 7 or 8 people. I have 8 people, and you're going to see if they're alive or dead. You're going to guess if they're alive or they are dead. It's going to be dark. It's going to be a little sad. It's going to be shocking. But first, I think it's going to be the first one. Oh! Wait,
Rangers.
Yeah. Oh.
There was
I don't know. We
That
have
was
another
funny.
one.
'Cause They're dead.
There was one. Dead. All
That was
right.
good. I got
I think a
that.
lot of hockey. Was it a lot of hockey logos? 3?
Just 2.
Just
I think.
2?
I think I evened it out good.
Is there another one? Is there another surprise
I
one?
don't know. All right. Alive or dead game.
Okay, alive or dead?
For the clip, I'll do my little intro. Guess which people are alive or dead. First one. Is Bill Cosby alive or dead?
Alive.
He's alive. I'll have 1 point. Is Ready? Macho Man
Dead.
Savage.
Dead.
Dead or alive?
Dead.
He is dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead, brother.
I'm dead. Oh yeah.
You're all one third one.
God rest his
Really?
soul.
Come on, Joey.
Dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Definitely got to cut that.
He's dead. Is Mel Brooks
He's alive.
alive or dead?
He's alive.
Dead? I don't know.
Live.
Yeah.
Alive.
He's like 96 or something.
Yeah, he's like 98. He's an old guy.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Is Buzz Aldrin dead or alive?
I think Buzz just passed away. And now this
He's
is
dead.
one of the just died recently.
Pretty sure.
Within a year or
dead,
so.
Too.
But I'm going to go with dead.
Buzz Aldrin is alive.
Sorry, Buzz.
He is alive. He is. Probably, I think he might be the oldest one on this list. Let's keep doing
Holy
that.
shit.
So, did you say a dead?
No, I said dead. We all said dead.
Yeah, surprising. He's still kicking it. Next one. Is Kenny Rogers dead or
Dead.
alive?
Dead.
Kenny Rogers is dead.
Womp womp.
Yep. I think we have two more.
Dead.
Is Anne Frank dead or alive still?
What?
I mean, what the hell is this?
Dead.
Long
Actually-
and dead.
She's alive.
What?
She's dead. Last one.
Kickoff's about to start.
Jerry Springer.
Alive.
Alive.
Didn't one of them dead?
Jerry.
Jerry, did he just die? One of them just died. Oh, no, that was the other
Just
one.
guess.
Alive. Dead. He's the one that just
Holy
died.
shit.
Yeah, he did. He just
No
died.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was yelling? They were yelling up in heaven, Jerry, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, he did die.
Yeah.
Well, we all
Not too long ago.
We all got exactly the same number.
But I questioned
A
it.
year ago.
questioned
April
it a year ago.
2023, yeah.
I questioned
Over a year ago.
it. All right, well.
You all died. That was fun.
All right.
reaction time.
Reaction time. Let's be
Yeah,
quick.
reaction
It's
time.
105. And that's proof that we did our picks before the game started
Yeah.
today at 1.
Yeah.
Because I just said it's 105. 104, actually. Not like any of us will be perfect anyways. No, we got to have good attitude with our picks this year.
This is all you guys know. There is the Hawk Tuah girl. A lot of people are reacting to this because people say it's very stupid.
It
I
is.
agree. She recently is now competition to us.
Oh yeah, she just signed a podcast deal.
Yep.
So let's react to it and see what we think of it.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her? Why are we keeping this? Your 15 minutes are up. Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. Yeah. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Wells.
Logan Paul, huh?
Now my life
Jake Paul.
Oh,
changed forever.
whatever.
Along the way, I realized that everybody's entitled to their
It's his company, Bet R.
Yeah.
own. Check out my podcast every week, Talk to Her, where I'm sitting down with the coolest guests and having actual conversations with them. And Pookie. Who is Pookie? Who is Pookie? You may stop by too. Every week, subscribe to that thing.
Subscribe to that thing.
Yeah, she's got to figure it out. I think she's a great personality, and so she's gonna have so many listeners for her podcast. She's perfect for a
Yeah.
podcast.
I think she gets overhated. If you were in her
Dude,
shoes,
the
yeah,
internet.
she's hilarious,
Those
dude.
memes, like they went way too far and made everyone be really sick
Yeah.
of her really fast.
Mhm.
But
She's hilarious. If
if you were her shoes, she didn't. I would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
She has fame. Well, take advantage of it.
she
yeah,
was
it's
drunk.
annoying.
The
and
best
she
thing
was
she
drunk
did-
and made a funny comment.
Yeah.
And
It's annoying for people who do have. I see music like waking up at 4 a.m, having
Right.
to work, knowing that some girl.
she just did the first pitch for the Mets, I think.
Yeah, I've seen a few of her. She's been on so many different podcasts now, of, like other people's podcasts, and I've seen videos. She's hilarious. Like she's gonna do really well with the podcast.
But I
She's
feel
a
like
good
yeah, she
personality.
definitely gets overhated. I feel
Yeah.
like she.
I'll give a first episode a try.
She's gonna
I
be
won't.
funny, dude.
I won't
She's
watch it.
hilarious.
I probably won't, but I think the best thing she did also from a marketing and publicity side is to get with Jake Paul.
He
Yeah.
stayed. Yeah, he
Well,
stayed.
that and she
Jake
keeps
Paul.
doing all of her big things that she gets invited to do. She's donating all the money to like the animal shelters
Yeah.
and stuff like that. A lot of people get behind that stuff
Yeah,
But why does she get hate? Why does she get so much hate?
because those memes
People-
dominated
everyone hates
everything.
every-
forever.
They're just sick and
People are
tired of it.
I
miserable.
mean, we would know.
people are
like,
miserable.
someone-
Yeah, I get a lot of hate.
but yeah, I'm glad. I thought I didn't know how this is gonna. People were gonna say it was lame or something, but I do the exact same thing she was.
No,
she
I
would
think
do.
she's gonna make herself a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
more than she
Probably
already.
already
Better
is.
Media is probably paying her so much for that podcast already, just to start.
Yeah.
Hoping that
Talk
it's a
to
hit.
her.
She probably
name.
already copyrighted
name,
this
good
saying, "Yeah, hawk tour on that thing."
Very, very, very clever name.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
Yeah.
She-
Yeah, it'll be good. I think.
All right. Next reaction is going to be
Oh God.
the new show that's coming out.
Players think gods are like gladiators. Wherever you go now, people are watching you. You can't make mistakes, Aaron. Pops kept you on the field, off the streets. What does that mean? You saw. Still look soft to you.
You have so many secrets. Must be a lot of pressure.
The drugs, the sex, the anger. Nobody's questioning your athletic ability, Aaron. They're questioning your character. Just gotta get back out on that field. Everything's okay when I'm playing ball. You don't know the kind of thoughts I have.
That's a hard pass for me.
We already know the story.
We know the story. I wish they got a helmet to make him not look like a bobblehead doll in one of the scenes, but
I'm gonna watch it just to watch it, but the story we already know. The
we
story.
know how it started. We know the ending, so
Yeah, it literally happened less than a mile away from our house.
I'm good with that.
I'm not gonna go out of my
Doesn't
way
really
to
look
watch
like
it.
him.
Yeah.
I wish they had what's the Punisher? What's that actor called?
Oh no.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. He's big, nice for that.
Are we get another one, Joey?
Old as shit.
Yeah,
Get another one at football time.
but yeah,
That's it.
no, that was it. I was just saying what we thought of that, if we would watch it or not.
I don't know about that one. I actually don't even know about the Hawk Tua girl either, but whatever.
Wait, so you wouldn't watch that, but you'd watch the Hawk Tua podcast?
I would watch one episode of that. I really couldn't care less about Aaron Hernandez's story.
Well, I have an autographed football from Aaron Hernandez. If any of our listeners ever wanted to put a bid in for it,
Nice. Does it have blood on it?
comes with a. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, just save it.
Comes with a gun.
Yeah,
Made it so far for the first podcast back. I would just snot
We already have to cut.
all right.
a couple things.
That's it. Last call, Michael.
That's it.
That's it, Mike.
We got nothing. Good
Um,
first episode back, boys.
Yep, feels good to be back.
Well, yeah, the next episode we'll probably talk about. We'll probably react to Michael's fight on the battleship, or my fight, but we could. Congrats to him, he won. Lost.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about, but we are back, folks. And if you have any suggestions, you want to reach out to us, please do so. Joe, you're going to put the link up of where they can send anything to,
Yeah.
whether it be challenges. I'm not going to really get into food challenges, but we had a lot of allergies. But we're going to be back. So, folks, make sure you subscribe. And that's about it for now, right?
And to you 10,000 people that left, we don't care.
Yeah, we need you all
We're
back.
glad you-
We need you all back.
All right,
But in the words of Richie, ciao for now.
please.
One gummy, one brownie, and 32 minutes of the Punch Drunk podcast, and I can't stop fucking laughing. You're an asshole.